Hey y'all, I am going to do a quick full face Senegence tutorial for you guys, and I did not go live because sometimes whenever I go live the pixelation on my videos can get really bad, and I just want to make sure that you guys could see everything that I'm doing. So I'm going to do this, explain things as I'm going. I'm going to try to make it short so that you're not having to sit here and watch me do makeup forever. So first I'm going to start out with our Make Sense Silk. This is like a primer for your face. And I don't even use a full pump. Very little needed. This is going to fill in your pores and give your skin an overall even surface to start working with when you start putting on your makeup. And it feels like silk, and it smells really good too. So you can put that in and let it dry for a little while. So I'm gonna drink some coffee while we're letting that dry, because you want to let it sit for a while so that way it's getting into your pores. Also, whenever you're rubbing your face, you don't want to go back and forth, because then you are like, you put it into the pores when you're going this way. If you go back this way, it's gonna wipe it out of your pores, and you don't want that. You want it to stay in your pores, set in your pores, and give that smooth surface for your skin, for your makeup to be applied. I gotta get me some coffee though. Like my mug says, I'm a homeschool mom. What's your superpower? Alright. So since my face is a little bit more tan, I usually use Ivory for my foundation, but today I'm going to use Dewy, which is more of a medium. You can tell that my face is lighter than my chest area, but we want this to match this. It's not too bad off, but it's not as dark. And I always use the cap of my foundation so that I waste less product. So I'm going to put about that much for my whole face. And I like light coverage. I like it to feel like air on my face. I don't want it caked on there. So, little goes a long way. And I just got this foundation brush from Real Techniques, I think. You can get it at Walmart. It works fine. I need to get a flat one. Like, I want to get one that's flat on the top, not so domed at the end. But you can already see it's giving me pretty good coverage right there, and I just stipple it. Now on days like today's Sunday, so I'm going to go a little bit more what do you call it, I want to add a little bit more makeup, not as light. I go heavier on Sundays because I like to look a little bit dressier. But on my light days, man, I'm all over the color correcting tinted moisturizer. Holy cow, that is amazing. And I don't even use a brush with that. I just put it on like I would any moisturizer. Okay, make sure I didn't miss any spots. Get it into my hairline, because you don't want a line around your face. Not cool. Alrighty. Now, I'm going to do like a concealer. And this is our Shadow Sense. There's two different kinds that a lot of people use as concealer. This one is Sandstone Pearl, which is more closer to my skin tone. And I'm just putting it straight under there under my eyes. And see that dark spot on my face? That is it. Cover those up too. And with this, you kind of want to work fast, because once it's set and dried, it's waterproof. So just gonna blend that in very lightly. spot gone. How cool is that? And I'm just blending this in under my eye. Or you could even use our eye illuminator, which I love that too. That is a mix of our pearlizer and eye cream, so it even gives a little bit of shimmer. But if you don't like shimmer under your eye, then I'd use Shadow Sense. Alright, so can you tell the difference here? I really love Shadow Sense because it is so versatile. You can use it for so many different ways. And I'm using just like a fluffy brush. I love these brushes. This is from It Cosmetics, and it comes in like, it's got 2 brushes. This is an all over shadow brush and a crease brush on each end, and then I've got like a smudge brush, and I use this as my eyeliner. It's a angled brush. Okay, so I got that. Now I'm gonna do my powder. Where did you go, powder? There you are. I love this stuff too. Translucent powder. This is really good for traveling too. Super simple. Love it. Okay. Put this up too. I don't put stuff up after I'm using it. I usually don't find it. Alright, I'm going to use our Silver Rose powder. Now, I used to use this as blush, but I seen one of my uplines do a tutorial, and she uses hers as contouring, which is so cool, and it's really pretty. So, like, right here, see where that is? Here it goes in with it. Whoa! See all that? So it's just a little bit of color. Can you see the difference? I can. You kind of blend up. I forgot to do that over here. Alrighty. Now, pearlizer. This is my new favorite cosmetic. This is going to give you a little bit of a shimmer, a glow. You can actually mix this with some shea butter and rub it all over your legs and have Carrie Underwood leg. And by the way, this stuff, oh, I have had this for months and have not used it. As you can tell, that's all I've used. I don't know if you can see it. That's it. This should be gone by now. I wish I would have, well, I mean, there's some specific timing for everything, but anyways. Alright, so I'm just going to pump a tad in here and put it on my cheek. Another tad, put it on my other cheek. And with blush, you don't want to go past the middle of your eye. So if I was to hold my brush right here, you want to blend from here out. So this I'm going to use Mulberry Shadow Sense. This is my favorite, absolute favorite. And then I'm going to use a blush brush to blend it in. So you're going to get color on your cheeks. And oh, love me some mulberry. Color on your cheeks and a little bit of shimmer. And I'm all about shimmer. Like, it's my favorite. I'm the only girl in my house, so you gotta be girly, right? Okay. Now I got that pearlizer over here still, so I'm gonna go other side and put the mulberry over there. Mulberry is my favorite Shadow Sense. I love them all, but it is my favorite. Just because I'm a blush girl. I love blush. One of my friends messaged me yesterday. She's like, I got mulberry in the mail. I was excited for her. Okay, now, see that? I'm going to add just a little bit more pearlizer. And I'm going to add it right above where my blush is. And you really want to make sure you blend this in good. You don't want a line in your face. And you put the extra on your nose. I always put some in between my eyebrows. So now I've just got like a highlighter brush. I'm blending that in. This is going to bring out the glow in your skin. Make it look more luminescent. Ooh. Okay, I keep making that noise and I'm annoying myself, so sorry. I make noises and don't realize it. That's my friends. Okay, where did I, oh, there's that brush. Alright, now on to eyelids. Now, I'm not an eyeshadow person whatsoever. I'm going to give me a close-up here. So, if this turns out bad, blame me. But if you're really good at eyeshadow, then you go, girl. Alright, I'm using Sandstone Pearl as a base. And you just put it all over your eye. And I'm going to blend it in all over. It gives you an even palette to work on. Takes away that redness. I got redness on my, well, I got redness all over my face, but on my eyelids. It gives you an even canvas to work on. Alrighty. Let's see. I'm done with Mulberry, so I don't need you anymore. Alright, I want to go in with Mocha Java now. Mocha Java I also use on my eyebrows. To fill them in. There's my brow brush. I have one and I forgot to set it out. Here it is. I like to do my brows with my glasses on and I look like an old grandma, as y'all see here in a little bit, but I want to put, now I have hooded eyelids, so I just kind of work with it. Now, people who can do all this fancy schmancy stuff, I'm jelly. Alright, crease side. I'm just going to blend it in. This stuff blends so beautifully. Like, for me, who is not, I am not a makeup expert by any means, it makes it easy for me. And you want to do this in layers too, so always start with, especially on the darker colors, a little more or a little less than what you think you'll need. I'll always start out with a little amount because you can always go back and add. I still mess up at times, but I've gotten a lot better than what I used to be. You also don't want to go past, when you're blending eyeshadow, you don't want to go past that line. See the corner of your noses to the corner of your eyebrow. So swap it off if you got extra. Oops, wrong side. I think I need to add a little more to the other side. Yeah, it's a little bit darker. And it's a beautiful, like, I could even just stop here and and that be my eyeshadow for the day, which I'm not going to do that. Alright, garnet. Garnet, I'm not sure how you say it. It's a darker brown. I have this this is like my favorite eyeshadow brush. It is from, I can't read without my glasses, because I know some people probably ask. Sedona Lace EB13. I don't know if you can see that or not. Sedona Lace EB13. Love, love, love this brush. It's just a super fluffy, beautiful blending brush. My favorite. Now with Garnet Super Darks, I just take one dot. That is it. And then I go in here, kind of tap, tap, tap. And then I blend her in. Just on the outside. One of these days, I am going to get LASIK eye surgery, and it'll make all of this makeup applying so much easier, because I really cannot see. Like, it takes everything in me to keep from going cross-eyed without my glasses on. It's annoying. But I just love this color. And for hooded eyelids, I always go a little bit above what would be my crease, because you can't see my crease. So you kind of go above that way. It's not getting lost in the hood when you open your eyes, see? Alright. Now, I'm going to wipe off this brush because I'm going to use it again with another color. I'm going to go in and highlight now with Sandstone Pearl Shimmer. This is a beautiful shimmer shadow. And I'm going to go on the inside of my eye here. One swipe. Seriously. And you can also use, like, I just use this brush because I like to blend it all together, especially here in the middle, where it kind of comes together. But you can also use like a more dense brush, something like this. I just like this blending brush. It's seriously my favorite. One swipe. Here we go. Ooh, it didn't blend over here very well. Work with it. Sorry, I'm like right in y'all's. It's hard to work where the camera can see and I can see at the same time. I'll even go into the corner, like right here, in the corner of my eye, and I usually go back and add a little bit more separately with a different brush. Alright, blend her in. I like it. Now you can go in and highlight here if you want to. I don't really care about highlighting there. Okay, let's see. Where did that brush go that I just had? Right there. Alright, this time I'm just going to open up the wand and get some off of it. And then I'm going to go in and add highlight right there. And I do it under my eyes right there as well. Just a little bit. See how more open my eye looks over here? And I'm sorry if I'm going cross-eyed because I really can't see. But my eye over here looks more open than it does on this side. So if you have already have wide set eyes, you probably want to skip that part, or just not do it as dark or bright, I should say. I love it. Love it. Okay, make sure it looks okay because I'm blind, like I said. Yep. All right. Some people also will take their, like a smudge brush. Here, I'll just go ahead and do it. I want to get some Mocha Java. And I've got a real, this is a dense brush, so it's not as fluffy. And I'm just gonna dab a little bit here, and there we go. Kind of smoke it out under here. See, I've kind of gone beyond the line of exception. So I'm just gonna clean it up a little bit. And a lot of times, if I have a bad makeup day, I'm just like, forget this, who cares, just go on. But the thing that I love about this makeup is that it makes it so easy to apply. And like I said, when this stuff dries, your makeup is going to be waterproof. So let's say you're going to church, you're at church today, and the service was really moving, and you just start bawling your eyes out, and you crying. You're good. It ain't going nowhere. Okay. Onyx. Oh, I love this stuff too. This is our black. You can also do a smoky eye with this. I have not been brave enough to do that. Oh, sorry. You may want to see. I'm just tapping it on here. And then I'm going to go in, and I always start in the middle. Just kind of set a starting point. And I just dab it out to the edge. And then go back in the middle, or towards the center of my face. And back out. Then I turn the brush around, and I'll start from the corner and go back in. If I want a little bit thicker. If you want to, use the excess to go under your eye. And then use the opposite side of that brush. And smudge it out there. What do you think? Alrighty. I haven't even decided what lip color I want to wear, y'all. That's always a hard choice. Especially since I have so many. I could wear a different color every day for the rest of my life. And really and truly I could, because you can make so many different combinations. Like if you have 2 colors, there's 8 colors right there in your hands. Because of the combinations that you can make from them. Alright, using the excess underneath. Because I just want to connect those in. And turn the brush around and smudge it. That one's a little bit more smudgy than the other side. But I like it. So I'm going to add a little bit more to this side. Anybody else make weird faces when they're putting on their eye makeup? It's like I can't help it. Alright. It doesn't look terrible. I'm going with it. Like I said, I'm not a makeup expert. Okay, you definitely want to clean off your brush when you're done with the shadow sense, because it will stay very well. Alright, now I'm going to use our... Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Where'd you go? Lash Sense with Under Sense. This has a primer for your lashes. It's going to moisturize your lashes. And then it has the waterproof mascara. And I like to put a couple layers. So you're probably going to see me fast forward through this part. Okay, so I have my glasses on now, and as you see, I always do that. It makes me so mad. Had a little boo-boo with the mascara. Alright, so I'm going to go and do my eyebrows now. I always brush them up, and I need to shave my eyebrows. They're bad. Woo! So. Also, I shave my face a lot too, and that'll help you get a better application of your... Where'd my makeup job go? Story of my life. Where'd my makeup go? Hold on. Hold that thought. Okay. I put it up and didn't realize it. Now, I need... There you are. I have a different brush that I use. This is more not as thin as what I use for my eyeliner. I scraped the excess off the Mocha Java. I used to never do my eyebrows. Of course, now I only do it on occasion still, but I do like the look that I get from doing my eyebrows. Alright, so do a line underneath. And like, I'm not by any means an eyebrow expert. I wish I could get that cute little pointy thingy at the top right here at the arch, but ain't happening for me because I ain't that good. And I go up, and I always have a Q-tip handy here too because I usually go out of the lines, and it's not a big deal. So I just make sure I get this all throughout the hairs and my eyebrows. Kind of went above right there, so I'm just going to take that Q-tip. And it looks good to me. I'm alright with that. Sometimes I'll go back in with a little brush, and if I see parts of it that's super thick. I got little holes in my eyebrows too, so gotta fill those in. See the difference? We're getting more shadow sense on my brush for my other eyebrow. I got too many things in my hand. This ain't gonna work. There we go. Woo. Sorry, my phone holder broke, so I'm like living it up, propping it up on stuff. Alright, so I always go underneath and then I go on top, make a line. My eyebrows aren't thick enough to have, you know, those girls do that whole mess where they go, I can't do that. I'll just do what I gotta do. I'd love to get my eyebrows microbladed. Has anybody ever heard of that? Oh my goodness. I would not have to worry about this. It would be amazing. It's like semi-permanent tattooing. Now, I'm not big on tattoos personally, but I would totally do that. Alrighty. Let's brush her out. Oops. Yeah, I need to get my razor out because I can see this mess right here ain't gonna be. That is not cool. I keep covering up. I'm just cleaning up what I overdid, so. I'll shave that off later. Alright, now lip scents. I'm going to need to think about this. They always say that when you do a smoky type eye and whatnot, I'm dropping stuff everywhere. Holy cow. I don't even know where the lid to my brush is now. I lost it. They always say whenever you do a smoky eye to go with a lighter lip, not as bold. So, let's look here. I'm going to look through. Ooh, I like cappuccino, but It's too light for what I want today. I want to put a lid. Oh, there's the lid to it. Sweet. See my problem here? That's not even all of it. I got this too. Man. I wish I had my Sassy Z. I let somebody borrow my Sassy Z to test it. Send it with them with some applicators. I think I'm going to go with dark pink because it's closest to Sassy Z. Where'd you go, dark pink? I just had you. Yeah, there you are. It's not too bold. It'll work. All about the shimmer. Oh, that's Opal Gloss on my finger. It's like, why is the color coming off? See? You can tell right here, Opal Gloss has a, like a pinky tone. So that's just Glosser Sand. Alright, I hope you learned something from this old gal.